G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm happy to say we've finally had an update of the firmware and also an app update for the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. I have done a chipping video. It's probably out by now. I'm happy to say chipping is fixed. So what they promised with some of the new features, the chipping especially, is fixed. Let's talk about the other stuff. What does this firmware promise to bring? I'll put it on the screen. So I'll put it up now. So what this promises to bring is updates and bug fixes related to the connection experience with the MLM2 Pro app, Awesome Golf, and E6 Connect. In this video, I will be testing that out, especially with E6 and also Awesome Golf. To me, Awesome Golf has been fantastic. As soon as I got the software for the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro, I haven't had any issues with the connection side of the house. E6 has been a nightmare, and it was a nightmare with connection. And then, to be honest, when it first released, we didn't get spin access. There was ongoing issues. The last app update I had from E6 fixed the connection issues for me personally. Mind you, I'm not using this every day like a lot of people, so potentially people who use this a lot more may have different experiences. Okay, so we've got updates for E6 and also Awesome Golf. That's fantastic. Improved chip shot algorithm to detect lower speed shots to enhance the simulation experience. Massive tick. I've put up a video on this. I will link that in the description. Chipping, I can confirm, is fixed with the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. Finally, chipping is now incredible. The LED indicator on the device has been changed to blink red when the device is powering on. Once a device is ready to connect, the LED will turn solid red. It should take less than 10 seconds from powering on the device. I can also confirm that this actually happens. I turned it on for the first time after doing the firmware update and the light was blinking and I thought, oh no, what's happened? And then I read that and I thought, okay, we're all good. It's meant to do that. Improvements to the accuracy of the side carry calculation. Now, I'm not sure what improvements they've made with this. Potentially, it might have taken into the account spin decay. I'm not sure whether that was included in the original algorithm. I'd love to know exactly what they mean by updates to the accuracy of side carry calculation, because I didn't really think there was any issues before, but it's interesting they've added that in this firmware update. And finally, we get improved club speed algorithm and high ball speed capture. I'm super excited to test this out because I always thought that the MLM2 Pro was very accurate with ball speed and club speed. However, I tested my iMini against a GC3 and also a GC Quad. And I have to say the iMini consistently read 2 to 3 miles an hour slower on ball speed than the GC Quad with driver. So I'm really excited to see now how the MLM2 Pro stacks up against the iMini. That's going to be really interesting. Okay, let's talk about the app update. So what has the app update brought? I'll pop it on screen again, just to my left, your right. The app update is going to bring improvements for the My Clubs feature. You're going to be able to add clubs in bulk by model and type, and then edit and delete clubs at any time. This is good because when I initially put my clubs into the app, it took me so long. You have to pick each individual club. It was a mess around, whereas now you can just go, hey, 3 to pitching wedge is, this make and model, done. So that's really cool. I have seen a lot of people ask to delete clubs as well. Now it looks like we'll actually be able to do that. What else do we get? So it says the new app releases improvements for more stable connection for direct and local modes. That's always a welcome change or addition. Anytime we get a more stable connection, the better. Since using my Wi-Fi extender in my garage and connecting everything to that, I haven't had any issues using the Wi-Fi connection. So hopefully that's still the same. I hope they haven't changed it in any way, but whenever they say there's improved stability and connection, I'm happy. There are still a lot of people in the community that are experiencing issues with connection. What else do we get? So the playing experience on the Rapsodo courses has been updated to fix tree placements and layouts, improve gameplay stability, and provide a better overall experience. That's also good. I know there are some users that actually use the Rapsodo app and play the courses on there, so I'll definitely check that out and we'll have a look at that. Okay, without further ado, let's jump in. I'm going to power up the Rapsodo, I'm going to connect to the Rapsodo, and we're going to check out some of these improvements. One thing I will say I've noticed is the actual application now, when I go into landscape mode on the Rapsodo range, it flips it the other way, which is kind of weird. It was always my charging port was to the right, now it's to the left, so kind of a weird change. Okay, I've just powered up the device. I have a flashing red light And now we're ready to connect. So let's connect up. I love the new quick connect feature. It's one of my favorite features. It's just so good. It makes everything so easy. It just connects by itself. Okay, we are connected, so let's go start session. And now let's check out the Rapsodo courses. I'm not warmed up. I haven't hit any shots yet, any proper shots. I've done a few chip shots because I just recorded my chipping video. So let's go to the Rapsodo courses. I'm going to start a new session. And for the purpose of this, let's play the stadium course. Why not? Let's go out to TPC Sawgrass. I hope we have a landscape mode. I'm still fighting at the moment. I'm in portrait mode and my iPad's sitting on the side, so I'm fighting it a little bit. We'll go TPC players course, continue. We will go off the, oh, they've got the players tees there. I'm not warmed up, so look, I'll go the blue tees and let's select a few holes. That's a really cool feature actually. We can select holes. So let's select, we'll play the first, that's pretty iconic. We'll play the 9th, which is the par 5. I know this course off the back of my, I've played this course so much, and I've also played this course in real life. I've been lucky enough to play this course in real life. So we'll play the 9th hole. We've got to play we'll go the 16th, that's a par 5. We have to play the 17th. So we'll play those 4 holes, and let's jump in on high graphics quality and play TPC Sawgrass. I want to see if there's any improvements. For the putting, we'll just go inside 10 feet and outside 30 feet. So those are my putting ranges. And we'll go start simulation. Okay, this is a view that you're probably used to seeing now. I've got myself shrunk to the bottom and you can see the actual course. Let's start. We've got the first hole. It's just done its flyover. I'll see if I can do the flyover again. I can't, and it looks like we don't have landscape mode. So still waiting on that landscape mode. Let's see if we can hit a driver. I'll go to the 2D map so you can see the hole. And we'll just try and hit our drive just down the middle. Not expecting much with this swing, if I'm honest. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Now for this video, I am using my Titleist Pro V1 golf balls with my Rapsodo ball dots. I didn't do it for the chipping video. I'm going to play these golf balls for this video. I like using these because this is the ball that I actually use on course. So if you don't know about these dots, definitely check out rapsodoballdotz.com. Are they going to be as durable as the RPT balls? No, the RPT balls are designed specifically to get beaten up and just to be abused. With these, you're putting on vinyl stickers. So you've got to use common sense. They're vinyl stickers. They're not going to be as durable as an RPT ball. However, you can replace these dots whenever you want. You just peel them off and put new dots on. What I've found is if I don't actually hit the dots with my club, they are actually quite durable. These will last a week or two, and then if the ball's still good, I'll just simply peel the dots off, give the golf ball a little bit of a clean, and put some new dots on. But at least you're going to be able to use the golf ball that you use on course. Okay, honestly, this could go anywhere. I'm just going to try and chip one down the middle because, like I said, I'm not warmed up. Okay, hopefully, yes, it's down the middle. We're good. Okay, what I do notice, that animation's a lot quicker. That's the first thing I've picked up on. The animation's a lot quicker. And I did say this in my first video. It seemed to take forever for the golf ball to fly through the air. It took forever to get the transitions. They did look nice, don't get me wrong. The transitions looked beautiful. They just took way too long. It would take so long to play a hole of golf. That was really quick. That was more realistic. That was good to see. Okay, now we've got 116. We'll go to the 2D map again. This is just going to be a gap wedge. Let's just hit a nice smooth gap wedge and this should be perfect. One thing I did miss, apart from the carry yardage, I didn't get data. I'd love to see the data. Give the people what they want. They bought this launch monitor to see data. Let us see the data when we're playing the simulator golf. Okay, this is going to be a smooth gap wedge. Let's start with a birdie. That could be good if it's got the legs. Get up a touch. Oh, it's long. Okay. That one went way long. That animation was different. The animation was different. The animation was certainly different. I liked it. I'll have to look at that animation again, because that was definitely a different animation, which is good. Because the original animation, it would hit and bounce, whereas that one actually looked like a golf ball, how it would react on it. I mean, let's be honest, I hit a perfect shot with good distance, and it just went way long. I mean, it was like I was hitting onto concrete, but at least the animation looked pretty good. Maybe I could set the greens on soft or something. If they gave an option to set the green firmness, I think that'd be good, because that was really good length, and in real life you'd expect that to hit and then spin, whereas that one just kind of hit the green and took off. All right, 9th hole, let's hit a driver down there. So far, so good. I mean, even the animation to get to this hole didn't take long. I love seeing that. Should be good. Lovely. I will take it. Two fairways hit so far. Animation was nice and quick. Let's have a look. We got 258 to this green. You know what? Let's try and hit the green. As you can see, the Rapsodo ball dots, they just work. I mean, I know people are going to say, oh, you know, if it misses a shot, they'll say, oh, but you're using the Rapsodo ball dots. You get missed shots with the RPT balls as well. In all my testing, these balls with the dots on are as accurate as the RPT balls. Oh, that's outright. Hook back. It is hooking back. Good. I towed it, so you're getting that gear effect. All right, we're going to have a chip shot. We're going to have a chip shot, 10 yards. This is going to be interesting because I don't know how these greens are going to react when I actually hit this shot. The old app, they would hit and they would stop really quick. And I think that's because they knew the chipping wasn't as good as it should be. And so they made the greens softer so you could hit it harder. I wonder if now these shots you can hit a little softer. So we've got 10 yards. If you haven't checked out the chipping video, make sure you check it out because they have fixed the chipping. It works perfectly. I will say this unit now with chipping is on par with the Garmin R10, maybe even slightly better. I might need to do another head-to-head test. All right, I'm just going to do my little chip shot. I am in the rough, so I need to carry it to the green. So let's try and carry this about, let's go 3 to 4 yards. So that's about 12 feet in my sim room. So 12 foot carry in my sim room. That's about 11 feet, might be a bit short. Go in. That's perfect. Chipping works. This is so cool. This is finally the device that I wanted from launch. This has now become the device that I wanted from launch. The gameplay's better, the chipping's fixed, it just works, it doesn't disconnect. They've finally got to a stage where the MLM2 Pro, I can firmly say without a shadow of a doubt, is the best budget launch monitor. It's the best. The spin axis is perfect, the data's perfect, the chipping's perfect. The only thing this thing can't do now is putting. So you know what, Rapsodo? Start working on that. Okay, 16th hole, par 5. Again, we're just going to try and find the fairway. We might be able to reach this in 2 with a decent drive. And the way this app is now, if it just had landscape mode, I'd say this is very, very playable. I mean, it's playable now, don't get me wrong. But if we had landscape mode, that'd be a game changer. Oh, not a good swing. I heeled it. It's going to be a pull. Go! Oh, I hit the tree. Let's see if we can still reach the green. 213, we should be able to reach the green. We'll just have a look. And see, I'm having to now tilt my head to try and look at the actual iPad. If it was landscape, it'd be so much easier. 213, we should be able to get there. Let's hit a 4-iron. And we'll just hit a little draw. We are in the rough, but I didn't turn on the terrain penalty. Flushed it. Be good. Hit that one really nice. Oh no! It's a 3-putt. The old 3-putt par, you gotta love it. I've had 2 3-putt pars, I think. No, I had a 3-putt bogey on the first hole. That was such a nice 4-iron out of the rough there. 31 feet, it's gonna be a par. Finally onto the 17th hole. Everyone knows this hole. It's still very flat. We haven't got elevation on all the courses. So it's as flat as a pancake, but it's still playable. 126, let's hit just a punch pitching wedge. Try and land this one about 123. Should be perfect. Be good. Oh no, that big first bounce. I've got to adjust. I'm not used to the actual greens and how firm they are. It was perfect. It was 2 yards off my actual intended target carry, but because of the firm greens, I've actually got another 3-putt. I've had a 3-putt bogey. Okay, I'm happy to say gameplay is much improved. They've improved the animations, so you're not wasting 10 minutes between each shot. And then they've also improved the actual physics. The actual physics have improved a lot. When the ball hits the green, it actually looks like a proper golf ball. Firm greens, albeit, but at least it looks like a golf ball is actually hitting a green now and kind of rolling out the way a golf ball should, instead of just hitting and skipping forward 10 yards and stopping instantly. Really good updates. Happy to see that improved. Okay, let's finish our round. And now let's go check out E6. So what they've promised is updates and bug fixes related to the connection experience with the MLM2PRO app, Awesome Golf, and E6 Connect. Let's jump into E6. We'll play a couple of holes and see how we go. Now, I did play E6 in my last video with the app update from E6 and it worked. So hopefully we don't have any other issues. Now, if this works, it should just pair up and everything should work as advertised. And it has. MLM2PRO device has connected. So let's just jump in. We'll go play golf. We'll use the MLM2PRO, join, next, stroke play. Let's go play a few holes at Stone Canyon because the fairways are nice and wide. Let's go. Hopefully this stays connected. I do love that you get E6 included with this device. The 5 free courses, it's an absolute game changer if you can't afford a gaming laptop and GS Pro straight off the bat. I use these courses a lot. Actually, I don't know if this is a driver hole because down there it's only 273. I'll hit a driver anyway because I got it teed up and I'm lazy. I'll hit a little punch driver down there. Nice little fairway finder there. That should be perfect. Nice. And we should see the data come through. And this is what I'd love to see on the Rapsodo app, this data that's come through now. It shows you your ball speed, club speed, spin, everything there. That's what we need in the Rapsodo app. Okay, 250 to the green. Let's get 3-wood. Oh, not the best strike, but it should work out. Oh, look at this. I'm complaining about a perfect shot. That was such a good shot. And the good thing is now I'm going to be able to test out chipping in E6. Okay, we have, I'll just select the actual ball so we can see the ball. Right, 18 feet. This is the test. This is what we want to see. A little chip shot. And to be honest, I'm going to try chip this in. 18 feet, slightly uphill. Let's land this 10 feet in my sim room. I'll hit it a little bit to the right because it's going to break right to left. Oh, I hit that about 7 feet in my sim room. It registered. Go in, go! It's just short. I knew I hit that short. But I mean, I carried that 7 feet in my sim room. It says 4.5 feet on the actual unit. So I estimated about 7 feet. It was anywhere from about 6 to 7 feet. On to the next hole, which is the 6th hole, a par 3. We have 109 yards. So, I mean, this is just going to be a sand wedge. Let's go flag hunting. This one should hopefully have a fair bit of spin on it. E6 definitely tends to show off a fair bit of spin. If there's a software that loves a bit of spin, it's E6. So let's hit a sand wedge. This thing I can imagine is going to rip back. That thing is going to be spinning like crazy. Okay, that was odd. What happened there? I think I had a bit of a misread there. Now, potentially, where was that other ball? I'll have to go back and look at that in replay, but to me, that was a misread. I actually hit that pretty good. It's saying the carry was 96 yards. Okay, maybe let's hit a mulligan. How do I hit a mulligan? Let's go mulligan. Right, we'll do a mulligan because this should carry about 108 yards. Make sure I got the right club. I have got sand wedge. So this should carry 108. Okay, another good shot. That should carry, that ball flight looks better. So I don't know what happened before, but that ball flight looked good. And I've left it short. So it is uphill. Potentially that's why it's coming up short. Let's see what the carry was there. 105, so that's accurate. And now I've left myself quite a hard little shot. I'm gonna have to flop this. So we're about 9 yards. We're slightly uphill. So this is a tough shot. I'm gonna have to really flop this, hit it nice and high. Wide stance, low hands. Sit. Hit that way too hard. Okay, not horrendous. It's 19 feet. Let's see what it gives us. It gave us a 2-putt, which is fair. On to the 18th hole, par 4. Let's try and bomb a driver down there. Now, with E6 the other day, I was getting a lot of no reads. Today, I'm not getting no reads, which is good. So potentially that's something they fixed. Okay, get right. Hooked it a little bit. Oh, big kick for me. Yes. That's a little members bounce. A little bit of local knowledge there. And look at that. Data's all good. Starting to warm up. Swing speed's getting quicker. Ball speed's getting quicker. Love seeing that. Okay, we've had a disconnect. Let's just see how this plays out. I'm not going to touch anything. MLM2PRO device has disconnected. I didn't get this the other day. Okay, it says it's connected now. I think it's just doing its thing in the background. And I've got a green light. So it disconnected, but it's obviously gone through the quick connect in the background. It now says connected. Let's hit a shot. I've got 109 yards. I'm not going to hit sand wedge again because that didn't get there. I'll hit my 52 and I'll just do a little 3/4 swing. Should be perfect. It registered as well. Okay, that ball flight just didn't look right to me. I can't explain it, but it just didn't look right. The spin didn't look right. There was something about it. It just did not look right to me. Yeah, to me that should have come out higher. It should have landed at about 102 yards. That one almost came out flat, like it didn't have spin. Can't put my finger on it. I had 2 shots that it did that. One of them was the first sand wedge I hit on that par 3, and then that shot there, they just didn't look right to my eye, to what I would expect to see my shot shape to be. It looked like it came out flat with no spin. So we'll keep an eye on that, but let's keep moving on. Let's jump in now to Awesome Golf and we'll test Awesome Golf out. It was really good to see that disconnect that then rectified itself within E6. I was really happy to see that. Okay, before I go in and test the ball speed, I'm going to actually just jump in quickly to Profile. I'm going to go to My Clubs and I'm just going to add a new set. So I'm going to go Create New Club. Let's go, now we have the multiple clubs option. So that's really cool. We'll go multiple clubs and now I can select exactly what I want from woods, hybrids, irons, wedges. So say if I get a new set of irons, I can simply select all of the irons that I want to add. And then I can go select the actual brand. And we'll go, you know, Ben Hogan, for instance, and then go from there. So that is a lot easier to add multiple clubs. Again, probably something that we should have had from the start, but it is what it is. So happy to see that. All right, let's go in. We'll wrap this up with a few bombs. What I will do for this test is I will actually put my PRGR on so I can actually have some sort of a baseline. And for this baseline, I tested my PRGR the other day against a GC quad. Every single shot, the PRGR read 2 miles an hour quicker than the GC quad I was using. So the PRGR is extremely consistent and accurate. For driver, it was 2 miles an hour quicker than the GC quad. The iron ball speeds were spot on. So that's our baseline, I guess, something to cage ourselves on. I've only hit a few drives, so I'm not really warmed up yet. So I don't know how I'm going to go for high ball speed. I'm thinking high ball speed, you know, that's going to be more like 180, but we'll see how we go. I was getting about 160 to 162 on this unit pre-update, so we'll see how we go. I have been doing a bit of speed training though, so I might be a little bit quicker than that. Not bad. All right, so we had 110 club speed, 161 ball speed. That's pretty much what I've been seeing. Looking at the PRGR, we had 109 for club speed, 162 for ball speed, so pretty accurate. And again, when they're talking about high ball speed players, I think they're referring more to the, you know, top end, 180, 190, 200 mile an hour ball speeds. Okay. We had 114 club, 162 ball, decent shot. On the PRGR, we had 111 club, 163 ball. So yeah, I mean, the Rapsodo is pretty much reading exactly like a GC quad. Okay, we had 110 club, 161 ball speed. And on the PRGR, we had 111 club, 162 ball speed. Again, I mean, very, very consistent and what I would expect. Okay, we had 113 club speed, 162 ball speed, 113 club speed, 163 ball speed on the PRGR. So it's extremely accurate. And I mean, kudos, big shout out to PRGR. Their units are seriously good for the price. If you're after a unit to just get club and ball speed, you can do speed training on and get accurate carry yardages, the PRGR is just fantastic. Okay, that was crunched. 112 club speed, 165 ball speed. We had 112 club speed, 166 ball speed on the PRGR. We're starting to warm up. And to be honest, this thing's just, it's accurate. The ball flight's accurate, the data's accurate. It's just a solid device. And now chipping works, it's pretty much perfect. All right, let's hit one more drive. I'll try and absolutely hammer it, and then I quickly want to try and test Awesome Golf again. Don't want that one back. 111 club speed, 163 ball speed. I did leave it a bit open. 111 club speed and 164 ball speed on the PRGR. I mean, the data's accurate. Very similar to what I was seeing beforehand, to be honest. I don't see much of a difference in the ball speeds and club speeds. It's always been accurate for me. Okay, let's leave that session. We'll go back and we'll check out Awesome Golf one last time. Okay, I am connected. We'll go to the approach section, play golf. 125, we'll start there. And this looks a lot better. I think what was happening before is I actually had issues with the Rapsodo and the Rapsodo app not connecting. And then Awesome Golf was just kind of freaking out and just saying, hey, there's no connection. But this looks a lot more promising. 125. Okay, we're back. It's processing. We've had a no read. Okay, there we go, we're back. We're back in action. Love seeing that. Stay in the circle. Not the best shot, to be honest. Be out to the right. Everything's working as advertised. Okay, let's hit a couple of 7-irons. Lovely shot. We'll do one more. Honestly, the ranges, the actual yardages are spot on. That might be left. It is. Pulled it slightly. But to be honest, it's on the green. It's a pretty decent shot. You'd take it in real life. All right, guys, that is a look at the new firmware and software. That's exactly what you're going to get with this new firmware and software updates. Everything looks good. The chipping's amazing. The new actual physics of the Rapsodo app, the course play, is big time improved as well. Really happy to see that. Connection between Awesome Golf and E6 and the Rapsodo app, I'm going to say is solid for me. Those issues that I was having early on was because of the connection of the actual Rapsodo. When I powered it off and on again, connected up, I've had no issues. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. Any comments or questions, let me know down below and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.